Our interview with Jodi Arias. Just hours after pleading for her life in front of the jury, she spoke with ABC's Ryan Owens, who joins us now from Phoenix. You've been covering this trial from the beginning, and now you had a chance to talk to her. Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning to you, Robin. You're right. We sat down with her for almost an hour last night. She was worried about her hair. She was worried about her makeup, and especially about her wardrobe. She did not want anyone to see those stripes that they make them wear in jail here. But the one thing she seemed to not be very worried about is the very real possibility she could be sentenced to death as soon as later today.
To this day, I can hardly believe I was capable of such violence.
Even though Jodi Arias repeatedly said she'd rather die than spend her life in prison, when it really counted, the convicted killer changed her tune. She claims to spare her family.
I thought I'd rather die. But as I stand here now, I can't in good conscience ask you to sentence me to death because of them.
Just hours after her final plea for mercy, we found out the 32-year-old wasn't done talking. She sat down with me for a 40-minute jailhouse interview Tuesday night. I started with that statement to the jury and the words she didn't say to Travis Alexander's family. Why didn't you apologize to them?
I did apologize to them.
You never said, "I'm sorry."
I said that I'm sorry, that I'll never be able to make up for what I did, and that I can never replace their loss.
But you didn't use the word "I'm sorry."
Well, then I'm sorry I didn't say that, because certainly I am sorry. I think in a sense the words "I'm sorry" just seem meaningless, especially since nobody believes what I'm saying anyway.
You said it right there, no one believes a word out of your mouth. Why do you keep talking?
Well, because I know that I've lied before. That doesn't mean that I'm a liar by definition, by character.
What do you think of this jury? It's pretty clear they don't think too much of you. I wonder what you think of them.
I don't know. I feel a little betrayed by them. I don't dislike them. I just was really hoping that they would see things for what they are, and I don't feel that they did.
To a lot of people, they think this switch from "I want to die" to "now I want to live" is just another lie from Jodi Arias.
Well, I don't know what that means. Was I lying when I said I want to die, or was I lying when I say please spare my life? You know, whatever happens, I'm just going to take it and deal with it.
You said today you want to give Travis's family closure. You know they want you dead, so why don't you give them that closure?
Well, what do you mean by that? Why don't I kill myself? Is that what you're asking?
No, why don't you accept the fate of the death penalty if you know that's what they want? If you truly care about their closure?
Well, I've caused them a lot of pain. I've caused my family a lot of pain. And I think that by asking for death, I'm only going to cause more pain to my family.
If you were on that jury and you had heard what they have heard, would you kill you?
I don't believe in capital punishment, so the answer would be no.
For now, Arias is sticking by that story the jury didn't buy, that she's an abused woman who killed in self-defense when Alexander lunged at her from his shower. So you really are never going to tell the truth about what went down in that bathroom?
I don't know what you mean by that, because I've told the truth.
Okay.
I didn't know that you were a hater when you came to interview me.
I'm not. And that was about as angry as Arias got. She stayed composed throughout, if not occasionally smug. A lot has been made about your appearance and your change in appearance. Was going from blonde bombshell to sort of the mousy church librarian look in court, was that a defense strategy? Was that your idea? What was that?
No, they don't sell Clairol hair dye in jail. So this is my natural hair color.
But there was more than just the hair color. The glasses, overall the demeanor is very different than the person that you were before this crime happened. What about that?
Well, this is a court of law. It's not a place to go and act crazy, or I shouldn't use that term, but it's not a place to go and just let loose. It's a court of law. So you might ask why she gave an interview now, especially to someone she called a hater. Well, the fact is she may not have had much choice. If she is sentenced to death, they will move her to death row almost immediately. There are no lights, no cameras, no TV interviews, which may be the ultimate punishment for Jodi Arias.